Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's another week here, starting to frame, and I just wanted to show you guys a new addition to our homestead. Everybody say hi, Penny. Penny is our new pup. She's a 13-week-old rough collie. We named her Penny. She's a sweet dog. Yeah, we figured old Smokey. Smokey gets a little lonely, and they definitely are good buddies already. They like to run around. They're little partners. Partners in crime. So, yeah, she's a good addition to Homestead, so we're excited. But anyway, with the house, I'm going to finish up the rest of that bedroom window, and then we're going to start framing the front wall. So, put you on the time lapse. Let's get to work. All right, well, it's been a couple days since I last been on a house build, but we're back. Going to just kind of pick up where I left off. It was a wild week last week. I had planned to get this whole wall done. I had everything planned. It's a good thing on life is sometimes you just have everything planned, and God says we're gonna make it a little different. And unfortunately, I got pretty sick. I had a stomach flu virus. I don't know what it was, but it put me out for several days. I really had no energy to work, but it's all right. I'm back out here now, and I'm really excited. Like I said, I got the front window is all framed out, and I got the second 12-foot section. All the through studs are all nailed in, and I just have the front door to put the jack studs and the header on. And then I got the utility room window to frame out, and then I just have the last 12-foot section, and then the front wall is ready for sheathing. And so once it's ready for sheathing, which I'm hoping, I would really like, and if I hustle, I could probably get it done Sunday afternoon, and so I can get started sheathing, so we can get these walls stood up, so we can keep moving. And yeah, it's exciting. But yeah, I have a couple hours. We got a family get together this evening, so I'm going to work on this door, work on the window, and try to have this 24 feet section done. So then I just have the last 12-foot section to work on, and then we'll be ready to sheath it. So put you on the time lapse. Let's get to work. All right, well, that is the front door. That's kind of neat. I don't know why. I think it's so cool seeing all these openings out on the ground. It just gives you, it brings what's on the paper to life a little bit. Pretty neat. So got the door all done, framed up, headers done, jack studs, all that good stuff. So now I'm gonna work on the utility room. So I know some from framers who are watching this might think, well, man, them triple 2x12s are some pretty overkill headers. But it really, I was able to get those for free from someone. That was a great blessing to us, our neighbor. He had some surplus 2x12s and I don't need them for anything else. And essentially I won't have to do the cripple studs above like a 2x6 header. It just saves me time, and it'll be a uniform height, it's a big deal when all your openings, wherever the tops are, if they're the same height, it's just aesthetically appealing. So yes, the 2x12s are a little overkill, but it saves me time, and I don't have to worry about getting the cripple studs all perfect to match up across the whole front of the house. Instead, I just use the 2x12 headers. So anyone was wondering, there's my explanation. So let's get moving to the utility room window. All right, well, Sunday afternoon. Like I said yesterday, I was all excited to frame after church this afternoon and get that front wall finished, but unfortunately, Lord had other plans. I just look at it and man, we're blessed. We came back home and I was on the phone with Mom and Dad, and I was like, holy cannoli, thinking big old tree fell down about 20 feet from where we're living in our camper, and put a good hole in the chicken coop and tore up the fence. But praise the Lord, all the chickens are alive. They're all hanging out, wondering why they can't get to their feeder. And I guess I'll have some firewood to cut up, some junk. It looked like, I'm pretty certain this tree was dead or dying. It got pretty tore up by some vines. See them red berries in there. So I guess I'll just spend the afternoon cutting this tree up. You got to find the blessings in everything, and as much as not a good thing this is, I mean, you look at the positives. None of our chickens were killed, and most importantly, our camper wasn't destroyed. And there's so much to be thankful for. And just thankful that couldn't have been worse. So put you on the time lapse. We'll get this guy cut up, brought out the old steel, and we'll get her done. Well, I just want to kind of wrap up this video. We ended up getting everything cleaned up, all the brush cut and moved up. My father-in-law and mother-in-law came out, and my father-in-law helped me cut the rest of that wood up for firewood. And we actually cut down another dead tree that was next to it, just as a precautionary measure. So we got all that done, got it all cleaned up, and just a thought that, you know, we always have plans, and it's always great to have plans, but you know, sometimes the Lord's going to do other things in your life, and you just have to be accepting to what He has for us. And you know, it wasn't in the cards to get that front wall done this week, but hey, it's all good. Got a lot of firewood out of this situation, and it was a good time of fellowship with the in-laws. So you just got to look at the blessings that God gives you, even if it's not what you planned to get done. So just a thought I had. Again, if you liked watching the video, please give it a like, consider subscribing, and we hope you guys have a blessed week.